my mark and we got 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer.
Okay, all set to go. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. And that misses. And the home opener is underway. And another ball.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
Just missed.
3-0.
On the corner for a strike. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Makes the grab, one away. Here's Jose Ramirez. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
It's in and out of his glove. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. 2 outs, base is empty. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. Back up the middle and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next to hit, Kyle Manzardo. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Higashioka makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. And now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Swings over the top of that one.
1-1. Foul ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, the left fielder,
Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. Not close with that one. And that is ball 1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Squeezes it, 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Josh Young now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Young makes the catch, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Evaldi back to work. And that one clips the corner.
Man, I mean,
no ball,
nice
one
job
strike.
just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Just
Ball.
missed. And that is out of play.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Higashioka up with it. To first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Foul ball there. One out. Bases empty. And the right-hander deals. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with
One
two
ball, 2
strikes.
strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Higashioka up with it. To first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Stepping in, Jacob Young. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Duran. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back at Globe Life Field. We head to the bottom of the second. Here comes Corey Seager.
Seager.
There's a strike. That one fouled off. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. And now the DH, Zach Neto. Young makes the grab for the second out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
2 out, space is empty. This one in the air, center field. Young on the move. Makes the catch, inning over. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now it's the shortstop, Daniel Schneemann. Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 1-0. And the batter now, Gabriel Arias. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Arias goes 6'1", 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That to right. Smith moving under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 down, bases empty. Outside.
No, that's out.
The count now 2-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's 2 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Ramirez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. 1-0. Up the middle. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to.
Runner on the go. And there's a foul ball. Ramirez off of first with 2 away. Now he breaks his bat. Grabs it barehanded to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty. And some hits
in the dirt.
1-0.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's the ball.
Outside. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
3-1.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. And it's 3-2. In the air, left side. Duran sizing this one up. And that is that.
Let's go. I'm from that city you heard about. When you hit up, then the word's out. Your time is up. This your
And we're back. And now it's going to be Jake Burger.
Jake Burger.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He sends it out of here. And this game is tied. It's 1-1. Fought off foul. Tied up here in the early going. In the air out to center. He makes the grab, and there's one away. Here is Marcus Semien. Schneeman hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. Struck out swinging his first time.
Langford.
And there's a strike. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Ramirez tosses to first. That's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. To first, 1 up, 1 down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Naylor now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Towards first, Burger takes it himself, and that quickly 2 away. And up next for Cleveland, Jacob Young. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And ball one.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is outside. Stays alive. And that just misses. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Runner takes off. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in Arlington, bottom of the inning, and stepping in is the speedy Ezekiel Duran. There's the strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Josh Young. Fly to center his first time. And it gets by him. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And now they're out front. It's 4-1. Now it's the DH, Zach Neto. And a foul ball. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashi. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
In the dirt, but kept close. Neto stands at second with no outs. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up. Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
First and second, no outs. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Schneemann. The throw to second, and that's 2.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-2.
Arias tosses to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. New inning getting started. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. On the ground to third. Young tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Steven Kwan. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Out towards right center field. Langford on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ramirez up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Next pitch is outside. The Rangers leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. That pitch clips the outside corner. 2-1 now.
2-1.
High fly ball out towards left field. And a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. That one just misses.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Lively back to work. Kwan hauls it in, and there's one away. So the batting order turns over. Next up for Texas, Wyatt Langford. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Young. He's got it. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Ezekiel Duran. There's a swing and a drive. Young pulls that one down, and that is that. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Brennan measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019.
You know, these Guardians definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Pitch misses, and the count's even at 2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
He goes down looking. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Mansardo. 0 for 2 in this one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to
0-1.
use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one back there. And brings it in at the wall. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Just off the inside edge.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
1-2.
That one
That's
missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next offering down in the dirt.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. So manable. Now on the bump, Bobby Milner.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Just off the outside edge.
Ball.
And it's 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. He's got it, and that is that. Back at Globe Life Field, where we go bottom 6, and now Josh Young. Up the middle, Schneemann. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Corey Seager. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Brennan takes it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, base is empty. Zach Neto getting ready to hit. Going one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-1.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that keeps the inning alive. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Passes third. He wants it all. The relay throw. And he's out.
Got him. That's an out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann. Swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Jacob Webb on a pitch out of the pen here.
Number 71, Jacob Webb.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2 the count.
Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Langford hauls it in, 2 away. Now it's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 3. Center field. Langford settles under this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. And now Kyle Higashioka. First pitch swinging.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now Jake Berger. 1 down. Up next for the Rangers, Josh Smith. Popped up. Arias pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. That one is gone. And they add a couple more. It's 6-1. So back to the top of the order. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. On the ground. And foul ball. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back in Arlington, we go to the 8th. Now it's going to be Will Brennan. Webb back to work. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And he makes the grab. And there's 1 down. Kyle Manzardo, the next to hit.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
And up next for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. That one almost got him. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Manzardo, the base runner at first with 1 out. On the ground to the left.
That's a foul
and
ball.
That's just foul. Check swing, no appeal. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
The catcher, number 13.
And next,
Dylan.
so the closer summoned from the bullpen, Chris Martin.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And another ball.
He hasn't wanted a challenge at both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. This one in the air, right field. And there's a hit. Now a long throw home. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. The tag out. So first and second with 2 outs. And now the center fielder, Jacob Young. Cut on and lifted in the air. Smith should have this one. And that'll do it. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Ezekiel Duran. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Rangers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And that one in the air, center field. Young hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Young makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Seager stands in now. He's already homered here in this one.
That ball's foul.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
No balls,
and it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board.
Well, that's a strikeout. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the shortstop, Daniel Schneemann. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Martin, the tall righty, 38 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
That missed.
First
That's the ball.
pitch just misses. Strike 1.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. The Rangers leading by 5 here at the top of the 9th. On the ground to third. Young tossed to first, and they're down to their last out. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
The Guardians down to their final strike. Rips one to left. That's a base hit.
Well, that's his first hit in this one, so that should help him feel a little better. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Back-to-back base hits. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Hit to second, and this should do it. Ball game. 6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding